Hi, hello everyone. So I'm back with another video. I've taken forever to make one more, but a lot was going on and I just couldn't find the time to do it. But finally I'm back, and today I'm going to show you how to style my curly baby hair with the Dyson Airwrap. So let's go. I've had it for almost 6 years. Sorry, not 6 years. Sorry, 6 months or so, possibly 8 months. So I was lucky enough to get the blue and copper together. So I think that's the best combination that they've come out with so far. I really wasn't a fan of the grey with the purple. I mean, it does look nice, but there was something off about it, and I was like, if I have that, I'm not going to be comfortable keeping it anywhere in my dressing area or anywhere else, because I'm never going to really have a grey dressing area, will I? I mean, or if I would even, I wouldn't want purple with it. So I mean, that purple was like, that witchy purple. I'm not a fan. No offense to anyone who loves the color, but yeah, I'm not a fan. So yeah, I'll show you the one I have. It's the dark blue navy with the copper. So I love this one. Yeah, I like to use a Kerastase heat protector before I style my hair, but I've literally run out of it now, so I'm not going to use that. I'll use any sort of cream or mousse or anything like that afterwards, just to set the hair if I need to. So yeah, I am going to show you how I like to do my hair, which is I straighten it and then I curl it. But just to show you how the Dyson works, I am going to first do a little, sorry, there's a woman looking from outside the window. She was looking at me. I just saw her, but of course she could be looking at anyone. Anyway, so yeah, coming back to it, I'm going to straighten my hair first with a straightener and then curl it, but I will show you how the different brushes work right now, and then I'll do the rest of my hair and you can see. All right. Before I do that, I want to show you these different settings that it comes with. So the fan speed comes in 3 different settings. So it can go to like it's off, then it's slow, and then it's fast, and then this is like the heat, the cold split that you can do, and these are the heat settings. So the cold, medium, warm, and hot. I'm going to go with max heat and max fan strength. So let's go. Oh, quite a powerful machine. So that's how it is on one single setting with dry hair. If you have like slightly damp hair, it sets nicer than this. And obviously I have really, as you can see, frizzy curly hair. Soft curls, I should say. This is another hairbrush. It's slightly more. This is another hairbrush. It's slightly more. Coarse, I guess it would work better with someone who has curly, thick hair, with curlier hair. So I'll try this one and I'll show you. You can see what it does. As you can see, this is with the other brush and this is with this coarse brush. I guess it's slightly better on this end, but this is obviously with just a single shot, okay? And I did not cold set it. So I'll show you this other brush, which is the rounded one. So if you have short hair or if you want a bit of bounce, this is excellent for that. So this is what happens if you use it once like I did. So as you can probably tell, I'm not someone who is who is very who knows how. I'm not a hairstylist, let's put it this way. So I am not, and so I don't even know how to hold the brushes right. But this is how someone who doesn't really know what they're doing can manage to style their hair. So if you have short hair, I believe you can get a really nice curl, like a soft inward curl at the bottom. So I'll just show you one of the settings, the big what do you call it, the big barrel, and then there's a small barrel for tighter curls. So for tighter curls. So this is for the for loose curls, and this is for tighter curls. So I'll show you this, then I'll show you that, then I'm going to straighten my hair and do my hair as I would. So that's the loose curl, and as you can see, these come in different settings. So one's an outward setting and one's an inward setting. So one gives you an inward curl and the other one gives you an outward curl. This is a big barrel, and I'll show you the other one. Just a side note, so my Dyson Airwrap size is the standard size. They do have one for longer hair, and I do have slightly longer hair, like they are well below shoulder length. But I wanted the long barrel, I'll be honest, but it was sold out, and I really wanted this color. And then I saw a lot of reviews, and I thought about it, and I thought I'd rather have the right color because this was limited edition as well. I really didn't want to miss out on it, so I thought I'll have the right color because if you don't like to see something, then you're not going to use it anyway, no matter how expensive, how good it is. So it should be nice for your eyes as well, especially when you're spending so much. So I got this, and I have zero regrets. I feel like I would have possibly struggled with the longer one, especially if I had shorter hair. And also even now, like if it didn't wrap around the whole of it, I really like this size. I would highly recommend this size. Unless you have really long waist length hair, then maybe you'd want the other one. So this is the loose curl, and this is without any spray on it, and I'll show you the other one. So now they look quite similar, but they're not. Like this one's the big barrel and this is the small barrel. Because I don't have any product on my hair, that's why it's falling down more. So a lot of people put reviews and they say, oh, the Dyson Airwrap doesn't work because, you know, the curls open up really quickly. It's probably because you're not using it right. So you need to have certain products for your hair to look good. Just like if you were to do a blow dry, you're not going to do a blow dry just like on dry hair. So it has to have ideally if it's damp, it's easier. But my point is, it does work on dry hair as well without any product, and it does look really nice. If I went out like this, I'd be really happy, just like that. So it is a very good investment piece, I think. But yeah, I'll show you. Let me straighten my hair with my straightener, and then I'll get back to you. Initially, I thought I'll make this just a Dyson Airwrap video, but then since it's not a sponsored video or anything like that, so I might as well tell you how I do it exactly. So yeah, so I use this GHD Platinum Plus. So this has a slightly curved edge to it, and I've had GHD for years and years, and I've always loved GHD products. But yeah. This again, I got this for the color. I couldn't let go of it, and yeah. So we'll start at the back, and now you can see what this does. Let's do that curl at the back. I would not recommend using this without a heat protector because although the heat level on this is not very high, it adjusts to your hair as well, I think, if I'm not wrong. But you should use a heat protector, especially if you have especially if you have colored hair, because otherwise it's going to get all brassy. You don't want that look. So for the color to last longer as well, you should use a heat protector and avoid using the straightener a lot if you can. But I can possibly talk about hair care in another video. Let's just talk about this now, for now. So that's done now. I have straightened my hair, and if I wanted to set it like this, I would put some sort of cream on it, or like a hair oil or hairspray. But as I want to curl them, I'm not going to do that right now. Ideally, I mean, I should use like a hair clip or something like that to curl it, but I don't have any, and normally I don't use any. So nothing fancy here. I just part my hair in half. I'm just taking the plug out for the straightener, and now I'm going to use this, but I'll use the small barrel. So they come in two different types. One has the arrows pointing outwards, in one direction, and the other has the arrows pointing in the other direction. So if you want like outwards curls, you can go outward on one side and then outward on the other side, depending on what side you're at, or you can mix them all up to have even more bounce. Okay, you can mix up the small and the large curls as well, like have the small ones at the front and the large ones at the back, especially if you're running out of time, which is something I do sometimes. You can have like really big loose curls, so just do like a rough curl at just at the base all over, and then that gives like really nice edges. You can do a bit at the front for volume. So yeah, there are options. So obviously it's a little difficult for me to look in the camera and then also style my hair, because I'm not really looking in a mirror. I mean, I can't see myself, but it's not the same. But anyway, I want to point out one thing. You'll see me curling my hair like this with the barrels up straight. A lot of people curl their hair like that, thinking that this is how the curls should look, but that doesn't work, because normally we see the curls like this, and when they open up they look a little like they fall a little. So the right way to curl, in my opinion, is this, so that the curls are outwards like that or inwards like this. If you were to do the other way, it's gonna look like that. So it's a very long loose curl, whereas with this it's going to look go like that. Again, I would say the reason my curl is falling is because of my shampoo, the type of shampoo I've used, which is very silky, the type of hair I have, which if say you have silky hair, then you might need some product to hold it in place. But then again, I didn't do it for long enough, because I didn't want you to hear the sound, because it's a bit loud on the camera possibly. So I'm going to do a time lapse of it, and I'll do my hair, and you'll be able to see. And of course, if there are any questions, write them down in the description box below, and do subscribe. I would love to have you join the family, and follow me on Instagram. I love to share my day-to-day activity. I am an NHS doctor, as well as a mum of a 4-year-old. So my Insta is mostly about how I juggle that life, but more importantly, it's about the things I love in fashion and beauty. And not more importantly, but that just fuels my heart. So yeah, do follow me there. I would love to have you there. So that's one side done. So some of the curls have opened up quite a bit, and some, this is the one that's just right. And normally they stay like this, and actually even tighter than this. So I'll tell you what the difference is. If you wash your hair and try to curl or straighten them the same day, they're not going to look very nice, because you've stripped your hair of all its natural oils. So if you so I wouldn't recommend styling your hair the same day. If you know you have to go somewhere tomorrow, wash your hair today and then style it the next morning. Okay, you can I think this is because the hair's natural oils return a little bit, and that's required for a good style to hold its shape. Now, for me to make sure that these curls stay longer right now, I can put a little bit of oil in it, but I'm not going to do that for one reason, because this has a filter in it, and I don't like clogging up the filter. If you have a lot of product in your hair, like say even if like a guy is using it and they have a lot of gel and they want to style their hair really nicely, they can do it, and it's going to look super nice, especially with the gel in or like the hair product in. But I don't like high maintenance products, so I don't like to wash the filter again and again. So I avoid using any product before I style my hair, except for maybe a heat protector. But even then, I don't use it as generously as I would if I was just straightening my hair. Okay, so if I was to put a product up straight away on this side and then do this side, then maybe this will hold more shape. But trust me, if you give it one day, it just stays up like that, and like literally you have to pull it down. It doesn't fall like that. So I would say, don't discard or reject the Airwrap just because you're not using it right. Okay, so I'll do the other side. But to be honest, I am quite tempted to set it. So I'll show you what I used to set it, okay? So I've got this Aura Botanique Balm Miracle by Kerastase again. I love this thing. It smells so good. It's like possibly it has coconut oil in it because it solidifies like that, but it could have other things in it. I have no idea what's in it, but it smells divine. I was getting my hair styled once at Daniel Galvin at the Selfridges brunch, and then one of my hairstylists used it. So this is so natural. It's literally like your hair's natural oil. So I'm not using like a hairspray yet. So I'll leave that, and now I'm going to curl the other side, but there's no product on this side, okay? So this time the arrows are pointing the other way. This one is, so normally they are like this, not like that, the other way around. Okay, it's also because now because I set it for like around 20 seconds full, or maybe 30 seconds. So they recommend heat it for 20 seconds and then cold blast it for 10 seconds. So it's up to you how you want to go about it. So yeah. So that's this done, but then I'll need to open this up. So let me put some styling cream on both all over, and then maybe I'll use the back brush with some product on. So this is great for flyaways as well, or for keeping things out of your hair. This is really, really good. I love it. And it's okay if you have to top up a little bit on one side. It's alright. There's nothing, there's no book that says you can't style your hair properly. Or, oh yeah, I forgot to show you. This is the hair drying brush. Okay, so this is the hair dryer, the really cool hair dryer. So yeah. I'll use this brush, okay? So I did top up this side a little bit, but barely, so just a tiny bit. And then the thing is, obviously if you want a lot of volume up there, you should do it at the start, which I didn't do because I just wanted to show you how this looks. So obviously some of them are falling, but it depends on the type of cream mousse you use as well. So like I've got like texturizing hairspray. This gives a lot of volume, and got like a curl cream, curl spray, and I've got an Away finishing cream. I think I've run out of all of those products pretty much, so let's just use a little bit more of this. So there you go. That's how the Dyson Airwrap works on a freshly washed hair. I'm so tempted to do it one more time. As you can see with product in, it just it holds its shape much more. See what I mean? You need some moisture to lock it all in place. So yeah, I mean, I will top it up tomorrow if I need to, because I have to go somewhere tomorrow, not today. Thanks for watching. I shall see you again next time. Alright? Want to get in touch, follow me on my Instagram. Bye.